So, I welcome you to the lecture series on practical image processing using OpenCV Python and myself, Dr. Dibajyoti Bora. And in the last lecture, we have gone through the histogram equalization process without using any library functions for the histogram equalization. Okay, but today our objective is to perform the histogram equalization using the library functions. Why I have shown you how to perform histogram equalization without using the library function, because in that way actually you got to know that how the functions are being performed, how the statements are performing the equalization tasks, isn't it? So that's why I have shown you the first part, that is without using this library function, and today I'll show you how to perform the histogram equalization using this the library function, or you can say equalize hist function. Before starting this lecture, I want to ask you one question, and that question is, what are the benefits of using histogram equalization? Okay, in short, why we have to perform histogram equalization? So comment your answer. Well, let's start the coding part. So this will be the code for the overall task. You can take a screenshot of this. So I'm going to explain line by line. Import CV2 for OpenCV, import numpy as NP. Then, actually, in this case, what I'm going to use, equalize his directly. Okay, so that will be easier than the first one I have shown to you. So the code will be means in list number of statements. So now import the image and store it in image img. Okay, cv2 imread, we have read the image, and 0 because we want a gray version. Then eq, okay, equalize versions. Let's it be equalized version, and we have got it for the cv2 equalize hist under bracket image. So equalize hist is performing the histogram equalization here, and here we have passed the original image to the as a parameter to this equalize hist function, and after performing the histogram equalization we have stored the result in equ. Okay, then to stack the image side by side, this means original image will be there and sidely we will have the histogram equalized image. For that, we are performing this stack function, so np.stack image comma equalize, and let it be stored in res. Okay, so that is for stacking images side by side. We can write it. Okay, so you may write it with the name res also. Now let's show the original image. cv2 image show original image and cv2 image show histogram equalized image res. Okay, so both images will be displayed to you, and then cv2 wait key 0, you know why I'm using that. The next question to you, I have just illustrated. If you have really concentrating on my illustration, then I have already illustrated. But I'm asking you again that why I'm using 0 in this statement. Okay, so why I am using 0 in this statement? If you have listened carefully, then obviously you can answer these questions because I have already illustrated. Now coming to the practical implementation. So open your Spider. That's the code I have written as it is. That's I have illustrated to you. So I have named the file as hist underscore equalization eq. Okay. So all the codes I have written here, same as it is. So let's run the file. So the file is running. You'll see in the console part. Yeah, I have got the result also. This is the original image, and as you know, I am using the stacking using HStack, so the output will be shown more better way. That is, now this is the original version and this is the histogram equalized versions. Clearly, the output says the histogram equalized version is far better than the original image. Contrast is really improved here. Okay, so that's it. I hope you have learned the implementation of histogram equalization. But my suggestion is that do not skip the previous lecture, although that is a little bit complex to you, but you can get aware with different technical terminologies and different functions others that may be used for performing the histogram equalization without using the library function. So first perform or first implement the previous lecture's code, then only come to this portion, because this is a little bit easy. Okay, and answer the questions I have asked to you. So don't skip the practical sessions. This is my advice to you. Well, okay then, let's take care and meet you in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye.